We've got two items on the agenda today. The first one is smart metering evaluation in response to Energy Policy Act of 2005. And we are asking you to do two things in the agenda item. One is to first approve moving forward in implementing a smart metering initiative as part of our demand-side management commitment. And then part two of our request to you is to approve or direct us in the process as to how we move forward.
I believe we've got to go out for RFP on this. I mean, I've been interested in the city attorney's opinion on this, which concurs with mine, but when we did the 800 megahertz system, which was approximately $12 million, we went out for RFP. And I don't believe we've got any choice here. I mean, this assumes a lot. So when you talk about spending potentially $46 million, I think you've got to go out for RFP, even if by doing an RFP you are looking for a contract manager. But when you get to an issue of $45 million project with lots of decisions inherent about the meters, the thermostats, the communication system, its architecture, I just don't think that you can award this kind of a contract where the administration for the company that wins the contract is going to be, what, $8 to $12 million? I think you've got to competitively bid that. I think you've got to do an RFP. And so I will not be able to support this, and this is so far beyond what we have talked about in the Target Issue Committee that I was really shocked when I saw the agenda materials. But I would suggest that, given the attorney's opinion, given my own knowledge of how we do business in this government over all these years, that this is not the proper procurement process. And the article Jim sent today to us about great risks and big transitions in this industry right now, I don't think we have any way to say that we have tested the market, gotten the best result, the best prices, the best answers on system architecture and how this is all going to work together in data management until we do an RFP on this. So I cannot support 2A.
I think we have had the opportunity to evaluate very, very thoroughly the potential for providing this kind of these automatic meter readers to our citizens. So I'm satisfied that.
And I'm just, as I say, not comfortable moving forward. This is all based on a supplemental contract that the Commission never saw or approved. And it just makes me very uncomfortable that we would do that.
Commissioner Katz.
Yeah, I just need to make sure it's on the record. I have a conflict here, so I won't be voting on this issue.
Mayor, one more thing real quick. I'm going to support the motion that I second, but I share some of Commissioner Lightsey's discomfort with the whole process here. We have a number of other kind of high-profile things coming down the pike, and it makes me uncomfortable when we're kind of put in an awkward position as commissioners because the staff has kind of, I think in good faith, but had, conversations and extensions with existing vendors, well, if you guys will go out and do this for the good of the order, then, maybe there's some other stuff down the road. And I would, my policy is generally wanting to RFP everything. And so, on a going forward basis, I'd hope not to be in this position again.
Okay. There was some question at one time, and I'll put this on the record as to whether or not I had a conflict with my law firm in this matter. After extensive investigation of that through my law firm and as well as discussion with the city attorney, we've determined there is no conflict. So. At this point in time, we have a motion and a second as amended. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
It passes 3-1 with Commissioner Katz abstaining. Okay?